Hey, what's up? Welcome to the channel. This mission was to place some pilots in the lead slot to introduce them to the Flight Lead FLOG, Flight Lead Upgrade training. The task today was to have a 3v3 BVR player versus player with SAMs on both sides to make sure that each side stays at bay. We had invulnerability turned on for the sake of training. If you are interested in becoming a flight lead, this video is right up your alley. At the end of this video, I have included the full debrief, where we talked about some pointers on how to be a flight lead. However, during the mission, I was able to give Rody some advice and voicing what I would do in a situation. Comment below if you're interested in leading a flight but never really received instructions. I am planning on creating a guide to help people along. Also, I will be creating instructional videos along the way to teach others how to lead a flight correctly. Check out the description below for chapters and my Aviation Plus store where all purchases directly support the channel. If you can't find a tutorial video on BMS on YouTube, please leave a comment below and I will see what I can do. And let's jump right into it. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. See ya. 2 saddled, 0.7 on the right.
One visual. One visual on Falcon.
So one right now would be a good time to do a picture for AWACS to kind of get a visual where they are.
Copy.
Blue 4 on guard is in the box.
Mustang 4-1, Dragnet 2, picture is 2 groups, range split,
5 miles out.
lead group, bullseye, 2, 3, 6, 1, 1, 8, 11,000, track, north, hostile, trail group, bullseye, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 1, 13,000, track, northeast, hostile,
It seems like they're on the southwestern part of that box. Blue 4 on guard. Red 4, let me know when you're inside the box, and then we'll call it fights on after you're inside the box.
Red 4 copies. Roger, Falcon. Kind of unable. I'm 5 miles to your trail. I'll set up a cap over steer 5, block 25 plus.
Mustang 4-1, copy.
Yeah, we have this Falcon as his own little flight there, so he'll cap on this in this block, and we'll do the other one.
Copy that. 0.6.
2.
And that SA2's in the way.
Just watch the side. 2 switching sides to the right, to the left. Go ahead and do a picture call. 2 is Spike 29.
Mustang 4-1, Dragnet 2, picture is 3 groups, range and azimuth split, north group, bullseye, 2, 3, 9, 1, 0, 9, 19,000, track, northeast, hostile, northwest group, bullseye, 2, 3, 9, 1, 1, 2, 18,000, track, northeast, hostile,
Falcon 3 commit. Falcon 3 targeted north group. Bullseye 239105.
Mustang 4-1, copy.
Alright, 1, since I was spiked for a little bit, we can go ahead and hook to the right. Advise music on.
Bullseye 248, 103.
Tally chevrons.
Falcon 3 targeted Metallica. No shot.
One, it seems like that's all of them, so watch this SA2 though.
Copy that. Coming over the left of the...
Alright, 1, I burned through one of them.
Falcon 3 Fox 3 245 92 30,000 outright.
Start the 4-2. 4-1. Lock down to 242 89.
Copy, he's going cold, so stand by.
Copy that. We're trespassing the SA2.
Falcon defending missile out north.
2's defensive.
One defensive.
Cap, flare.
Missile defeat.
2's clean. One, are you turning back?
Copy that.
Bullseye. 242 93 25,000. Hot. Hostile.
Super high, 37,000. Mustang 4-2. Oh, he missiled off. 344, correction, 24489. He's going cold. It's expected missile.
Copy that. Got him locked on.
Affirm 2 is cold. Defending missile.
He's going cold.
1, if you see any of them hot, you can lock onto them, but that missile's probably for me, but own risk.
Copy that.
Cap, flare.
Falcon 3 is hot left.
Ooh.
Gone cold. Missile in the air.
Mustang
One
4
cold.
on guard, dead.
Contact.
That was the smoothest, wow, that was pretty nice.
Disconnect.
Ooh,
Two coming out to the right.
copy, you got 12.
Mustang 4-2, Texaco
Copy that.
6-1, cleared to pre-contact position.
First two contact, Mustang 4-2.
Contact.
Mustang 1, 4-1, 4-2, off
Falcon
12,000.
3-1, Texaco 6-1, copy.
So we'll just go over the debrief. Hopefully everybody had some fun.
Oh,
Minus
definitely.
the normal, not shit
Glitches.
should be normal, but the glitches.
Yeah, I don't know why hitting the mountain caused my engine to die.
Well, I think you said you lagged out, so you probably left your jet, and it went non-invulnerable, hit the mountain, and it probably got all confused, and then
See, that's what I'm thinking too.
yeah, that's a launch.
Yeah,
That's
that's.
the
I've done
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's happened to me before.
Yeah, we remember that one.
At this point, everybody at this point.
And my jet also started vertical, but when I got into the seat, it went back on the wheels.
Goodness.
Man, that's going. Jesus.
God dang.
That was an opposite angle.
This is
my
me
lifetime.
trying to restart my engine. Takeoff was perfect, though. Let me see if I can. Is this it? Yeah. It should be this here. See, Trigger and Poss don't know about this. But I had them line up on the runway.
No, I was visual with you the whole time. I was looking back
Oh,
there
you-
because I saw you on the RWR, so I was wondering what you were doing.
This is not how you're supposed to take off.
It's like, hurry, go. Go, go, go.
Oh no, I just told them to take off.
Oh,
So they're doing their standard 3-second takeoff.
That's you
Trigger,
coming in.
what happened though? Did you just not go full burner?
No, I knew it was going to be a field game. I just went for a mil power takeoff.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That's fair.
so I pretty much eyeballed this almost perfectly to look like I'm taking off with them.
yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Poss went full afterburner like normal.
And
Trigger did not. I thought he had a problem
There's
already.
miscommunication there. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Alright, that was the fun part. Here. Oh. There's already missiles in the air. What the hell?
yeah, you guys are popping off missiles like left and right.
Tell me about it.
At 30 plus
So-
thousand. Goodness.
Yeah, I saw my altitude later on. 43,000.
Yeah, you are up there.
Yeah, I was looking at them, and I had them locked, and that's one thing I forgot also, Prime,
Yeah.
to mention their altitude.
Okay, yeah, I saw them eventually, but it's always good to state it. But yeah, I
So-
saw 'em, they were super high.
We tried setting up a grinder. We had 2 stay back
Uh-huh.
so that 1 and 3 could go cold. They could go hot. But I guess something happened and the grinder kind of fell apart.
Dusty, that's like a dance there. We were like perfectly in sync.
Yeah, it's like a game of chicken. Who's gonna?
exactly.
You know?
See,
Because it's nasty.
Dusty's already defeated it, but this missile right here, I mean, it
Oh, I think it died.
it doesn't flash when you get hit
Nope.
because invulnerability's on.
I think it timed out.
I don't
Yeah.
think that one hit.
It didn't hit me. I would have felt it.
What was the range? If you go back to the
Well-
missile shot and then like right click Rhodey so that you can see the range at the time of shot.
Speed of it. Oh, 2.02s.
I was gonna say if you left click on Hunter 2-1 and then do that control click on
So
Rhodey.
here is the missile is still inside me.
Love it.
Yum.
Oops. I'll just do it this way.
There it is 40. Yeah, it might have timed out.
No,
Possibly.
that's there. 31.
Oh.
That should be a pretty
Oh,
high
then.
PK shot.
Point
Yeah, and
8.
I already
Yeah.
even then. Whoops. Missile's still got some serious
It's got some curry on it.
speed.
Yeah, was it 90 seconds?
See, that's when I'm turning, and I
It
missed
ate a chaff.
Yep.
Jeez.
You got lucky
That's-
there, Rhodey. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I
he
know.
did.
I saw it coming. And that's why I turned that way.
And Rhodey, I don't know if you noticed when we're locked onto them, you could see them turning off.
Yeah.
And I think I verbalized that possible missile launch because I saw them turning off.
Yep, they were gone cold.
Yeah, with this one I wasn't
And
doing too
then-
much defending. I didn't do too much.
I think you get away from this one. I don't know if
I think
I
that might
don't
have hit me.
think this is the hurt.
I didn't do my serpentine. I was just chilling.
Oh yeah, that was definitely a hit. But you saw it didn't flash.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that one. That one hit me.
So that's the one I remember hearing over the radio. Okay. That's the first call, if that was
Okay.
your first call.
Yeah.
This one I did not. I think this one I got hit. I saw it and I was
is a
shaffing. Come on. Yep. No,
Oi.
it-
So that
Yeah,
one
that
hit.
you.
that,
But
that one hit
this
me.
one. This one. I don't know what you're doing here. But you
Wow, that
completely
arrow's struggling.
you defeated the hell out of that one.
Yeah. I just turned and dived. And that's when I went cold all the way to the line, because I think that's the only time that I got hit. Or is it?
Yeah, I think that
Now,
might have been it. A couple of more engagements here.
yeah, there's a couple more engagements. Rhodey is about to get hit again.
Whacked.
So I don't know if he's hit. If I can actually click on the damn guy.
No, I defeated that one.
He's still above 5,000,
Yeah, you got to go down to 5,000.
which is why a missile was fired at him. And he doesn't even get all the way to Steer 7 like you.
Yeah, I went a little farther. I thought you were farther than that, Rhodey.
Yeah, I thought so too.
'Cause I
Then I
asked
realized,
you.
nope. Yeah.
Oh no, this was when he was
Well, it's not
confused.
gonna
He
matter.
was going south. He was confused.
He gets hit again.
Yeah,
No,
he was
that
going
one
south
that-
out of confusion.
Did that hit me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jesus.
So that's 3 confirmed hits against Rhodey. Dusty gets a fantastic shot on me.
I heard you guys get knocked out like flies.
Ooh.
How did you burn through the jammers?
VSR and 1 bar 1 as is usually the
So-
trick.
Really?
Yep.
Let me pause right here. You can shorten the radar's left-right scanning mode in
Yeah, I know.
TWS. Well, by doing that, you can help burn through it. You go
Yeah,
even further, you can really burn through it at longer ranges.
Yeah, because I had it in mode. I did mode 3 for a 3-bar scan.
And you know,
I
you
have
can TMS forward, hold it. It'll go into, I think two bar,
Yeah, a
10
two-bar,
degrees.
a 2-bar scan.
so I don't know if you guys saw that though. No one's on the screen.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think you lost connection. Like you just
Yeah,
lost connection and then regained connection.
this is the first one. Haven't hit the mountain range. There's me hitting the mountain range,
Oh, well.
and then there's me losing it again.
Goodness.
I think this is where Poss gets hit. Yeah, Poss got hit there. I think by you, Prime.
Yeah, that was super high.
Dusty again defeats that missile.
That was probably the knock it off call, yeah?
Yeah, I think something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it was.
And just to show how screwed up I am,
Whoa.
is I don't have MFDs. I do have HUD at this time.
Getting altitude
I
there.
still
look at
have some.
Oh, is this the invulnerability? It's like
Yeah.
Bouncing you off the terrain.
Now you're
Not just that, it
5,000
reset
feet.
my speed back up to 235 knots.
Oh, goodness.
Reminds me of the old like FSX type stuff, you know. And
Yeah.
I was trying to get him visual, so I could get him. See, that's probably me passing him right there because I
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
fucking find him.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I still have control. Oh, there it goes. I've just lost
Oof.
control. I can't do anything else at this time.
Goodness.
I bounce.
All the way home. All the way to the tanker, wet, feet wet.
To about here. Yeah, as soon as I cross into this side, there's some buildings. Wait, no, I don't. Don't tell me I make it all the way there.
Make it a set shot.
Almost.
I made it. I made it to a bunch of buildings after crossing the water. There was no water over there.
You almost made it to the divert field.
Oop.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Maybe I should
You can walk
eject
back to base.
Well, I figured
if it'll recover.
it had more than enough time to try and recover because that's what.
It's like 50 miles.
That's 5 minutes
Oh,
of me just nosediving into the ground instantly. So there's no point. I did not know Satchon was right there. I have no way of controlling my aircraft, and you can see my airspeed keeps resetting back up to 240 knots on the screen. So
Yeah.
I ejected.
yep, makes sense.
I saw you guys were tanking.
Yeah.
I did not know these guys were tanking.
Go back to the beginning where we're taking off. So click on Rhodey. Go all the way back to the beginning. Where'd he go? Oh, there's.
Yeah, sure.
So
You want Rhodey?
yeah, Rhodey.
Rhodey.
I don't know why we spawned in different places. I wasn't aware of that. So Rhodey spawned over there, and I was waiting for someone to pass by or taxi, and then he called taxi, and apparently he was a little far away from me. But yeah, Rhodey, when you spawn in, you try to see where everybody is. And then when you taxi and take off, make sure everybody's within visual. Because I was still around the corner when you started taking off.
Okay, and because sometimes it spawns me in a hangar.
Yeah.
How do I go to orbit view?
You can either like communicate, like what's your location to, you're in a hangar, and then you can kind of like communicate, and you can press the tilde to kind of get a view upwards. But I was in a hangar, so you wouldn't be able to physically see me. But be a good idea to see where everybody is.
The best way to, you know, at the end of the runway, you got the EOR, basically like all those little holding points. You can, I guess, real world when they have, sometimes have jets on different sides of the airfield and in hangars and all that complicated stuff.
Slow that down for a minute.
Everyone like would collect at the EOR.
Yeah.
Right. And since Todd was saying expedite takeoff.
Oh,
so then
yeah. Meh.
I said, let's do a rolling takeoff.
Yeah, tower. You could listen to tower. You can't. You don't have to listen to tower. Because we're the humans here. You need to know where everybody is in your flight.
Yeah.
And there's no other aircraft coming in for landing or taking off, so you have all the time in the world.
And like Dusty said,
well,
you could always,
that's the thing, because
you could always stop
before
at
even
the EOR.
Yeah, because before we even took off, do we have a TOS? And
Time on station is relative.
Yeah.
In a training mission like this, time on station can be 10 minutes later than normal. can be an hour later than normal.
And that's why both parties are communicating. But in a mission where there's packages and you're doing stuff, then yeah, time on station is important. It's situational. But I'm glad you were aware of time on station and knowing where to find your TOS and your time of takeoff and stuff. What else? Dusty, you have anything for Miranda? Bigger sense?
You mean
kind of
Rhodey?
over everything. Well, yeah, in here he has Miranda.
For I guess for the BVR stuff, I guess it was super challenging because of the there are two different radars, right, in the F-16, like in BMS, right? You got is it the 68 and the 65, and maybe this block is using the 65, although it's a 40, maybe not. But maybe the radar mode was making the jamming like particularly tricky today, so that was definitely like made your job a lot harder. But I guess like if in doubt, like in BVR, if you're ever in doubt, you just flow cold, and you kind of go into what's called like cold ops, and that way, that's when you flow on a cold and you got the bandits on your tail. That's when you start mashing your picture call and your threat vector threat, and that's when you build that sort of mental picture of where everyone's at. And then when you've done that, and we also had those hawks too, which is awesome. I had this massive buffer that we could just kind of go and hide on the other side of till we all had SA. And then once you've got that sort of situational awareness, like at one point, like in the TAC view now, like when I'm coming in there, I made a massive extension to the north because I got a picture and it seemed like there were two dudes on my tail at like 30,000 feet inside 30 miles. So I was like, oh fuck, there's nothing I can do if I turn hot here. I'll just get whacked in the face with a missile. So I just kept going north until I heard there was like two of them were cold and there was only one guy hot, and that's when I sort of like turned in. So I guess that's a handy tactic in BVR. Like the power of just like turning cold is really good, and that's when you like do all your sort of. That's when typically all the AWACS comm happens when you're cold, when you're building a picture, and then when you've got that situational awareness, that's when you turn hot and you say, all right, 2, you're going to shoot this guy, 3, you're going to shoot this guy, and I'm going to shoot this guy, and then you go and you whack them all, you crank, and then you sort of like rinse and repeat. Kind of thing. So like I guess next time you do BVR, you can have a focus on that even, and maybe even like take the jamming off for the first practice run, just so you can
on.
Practice seeing it all sort of happen. Yeah.
I will say this: even though we were Block 32's aggressors, we had the same jamming pod you guys have.
Yeah.
So that may also be.
Well, another thing is, the actual effective zone of the jammer is like 20 degrees down, forward, and back. So you were 30,000 feet, at least 15,000 feet above us. So we were right in that cone. So that's why they were super effective.
Exactly, because I couldn't break through. As soon as I broke through, there was a missile coming in.
Yeah.
I get.
Well, when I think some of us were calling missile defending, so if someone calls missile defending and it's like number 2 is usually like within at least 5 miles of you. So that means there's a missile coming to one of you, and you might as well turn back.
Exactly.
With 2.
Exactly, because
Yeah, I guess the other thing is in my experience, so what I typically do, not saying this works for everyone, but on the first like commit, right, is when you're expecting to take your longest shot, so you'd want to be up probably nice and high. It depends on the situation, but like you want to be up nice and high. And then I go to air-to-air mode and I have VSR set with 1 azimuth and 1 bar. So it's a really fine search. Obviously, you've got to you need a bit of a picture first, because you can't search much airspace in that. But once you know who it is that you're going to quote target, that's when you go to 1 as 1 bar, and that should give you the best the best burn through. But obviously, you need to know their altitude too, because your range scan or your yep.
Smaller.
Yeah, because at one point, targeted, yeah, the crime you mentioned that they were super high. I looked at my altitude; I was already at 32,000 feet.
And that's where like the BVR timeline comes in handy too. Like so I guess the other thing I was going to say. So I start in air to air mode, but if you set that to VSR and 1 bar, then you can flip into MRM override, and I keep that in RWS. So like if you when you get close, right, or if you I guess kind of like once you've shot your first missile, or if you didn't get a lock and you come out, then you can just flip into MRM, and then you're straight into like RWS, and you could have that in a different scan volume. So that's handy for when you're like it means less button clicking, and that way you've got one like so your air-to-air master mode in VSR for like those long shots, and then you can just flip into MRM for a different scan volume rather than having to manually click anything
Switch
on
back.
the MFD or something like that.
Yep.
Well, no, I have those buttons find it to say. So I got on that.
Yeah, this was thrown into the water. I do have a syllabus coming future to start. Like literally, our first mission is like no threats. You're literally flying somewhere and coming back. That is literally the first mission. And then the second mission, it's like flying somewhere, doing some changes, doing some turns, doing some stuff. And then the third one is air to ground, a couple air to ground, a couple air to air. So it goes more incrementally than just thrown into the water, the pool. But I just wanted to see. I just wanted to test out this TE for the most part, and it seems like it's pretty good for 4v4.
Yes, this was actually very good, minus a couple of problems.
Yeah, I guess connection probably on my end.
Well,
I don't have too much of a up.
No.
No, it's the storm you guys were having.
Yeah, it's the storm.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
That's totally understandable.